Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Street is Watching News. Don't forget, the Street is Watching News is proudly brought to you by www.mybet.africa. mybet.africa. Listen, when you make your first deposit and you stake your bet, we give you 100% cash back. Meaning, if you put 100 Ghana cedis for inside, where you stake, where you lose, we will give you the 100 Ghana cedis back. Yes, we will give you the 100 Ghana cedis back instant. That is the power of www.mybet.africa. So register today. Register right now. Yes, most definitely. Street is Watching News is proudly brought to you by JuPay. Download the app today. As I'm telling you, download the app today and transfer funds from the United States of America to your friends and loved ones. Chase because that down shit. What do I say? Kwame, so TS and the Kakrabra, use JuPay. And use my promo code because I'm giving you $5 discount on all your transactions. $5 discount. And we have the best market rate too. When I market rate, everybody knows it's the best on the market. You just download the app and insert the promo code DJ Slim. I beg, write them together. Chro boom, boom, DJ Slim, no, write them together. In this edition, oh boy, Amakye Dede and Kwame Eugene, they are trending. Sir, also, are you ready? Bless my uncle.
You don't know these streets like we do.
Well, what do we have? In an interview on Assassin Radio, and shouts going out to my man, the Rainmaker, and the team at Assassin Radio. Actually, they trying to interview Nana Amakye. Well, Amakye, they asked Amakye about, crowning Kwame Eugene, the prince of Highlife. I don't want to take the words from the horse's own mouth. Not to say that Amakye Dede is a horse, but this is exactly what Amakye Dede said. Let's watch the video.
Oh, perform a year. And not as a Kwame Eugene about performing. Either I say or no way by but at some point, friend of bad stage. And I said,
don't say good.
Don't say good. So, then Kwame Eugene, a far high life, one tear will feel say, me, I'm crowning the prince of high life. If I'm not mistaken, I'm just an half friend.
Oh, yeah. In fact, though I did that, but not and yet, me willing say, me yes, I don't know.
Okay.
But they forced me say and say me crown no bueno. So they say, and that's the reason why me yes, and because not even at all crown on the man and the china me the man say on sheno crown. No me the man obi. I say on your on friend to her. Yeah. The china me and say no I say me the channel man. And I did it.
Amakye Dede is claiming that them force him. You force him. Say on fire channel. In Kwame Eugene. Then force him. That is what he's trying to say. That he was forced one way or the other to put the eche on Kwame Eugene. And it takes me back to my editorial where I do EST. Now, in the editorial, I was talking about making, because we're talking about some of the music genres that have been introduced in the best new African music performance category by the Grammy, right? That is the best best African performance category by the Grammy. The Grammy has introduced 3 new categories. I think one is best pop, jazz, alternative one. 3 new categories, but one centers on Africa and African music, of which Highlife has been fingered in there. Of course, Ghanaian drill has always also been fingered in there as one of the genres that qualifies somebody to be a part of that category. Well, on Daybreak Hits, I sat in for my godfather DJ Andy Dustin. I was having a conversation with our intelligent pundits, and these people were of the view that look, if we are able to box our music genre around under one genre, all the sounds that we are producing under one genre, because of marketing advantage. We would have far more bigger leverage on the African continent than even than other countries. A typical example is that of Nigeria. where now every sound they are producing for Nigeria is termed Afrobeat. Although somebody like Flavor Nabania is a typical Highlife artist. Just so you know, Highlife and its derivatives, I mean the spin-offs from the Afrobeat with no S and the Afrobeat with S, Afrofusion, these are all derivatives of Highlife. And Highlife is predominantly a West African music that employs musical instruments from the Abrochire and the Yankee people. So people are saying, okay, Highlife, then we understand. So what, Slim, where are you going with this conversation? Well, bringing Highlife into Ghana, there's the traditional Highlife, the folklore type of Highlife. There are Humansia Jampedu type of Highlife. Omoba ena mekunwurem ena obofo ekuhu 16 that type of Highlife ide. We also have the Daddy Lumba type of Highlife, of which they also termed it as Boga Highlife. Now, in recent times, people feel Highlife is an oldies type of thing. Into young artists, no way then they come up, and this is what they are doing. They are boxing themselves in what is trendy and what is fashionable. And guess what? Everybody is looking for the Afrobeat, which is being highly marketed on the international level, right? Now, bringing my case back to amakye dede and Kwame Eugene, we are looking for a genre, and everybody is thinking, say, oh, Highlife. Charlie Ghana, yeah, the any Highlife. Yeah, let's push Highlife. Let's box everybody under Highlife. You've been successful in probably pushing a young artist to be interested in even a music genre that is not being marketed. That is where the issue is. Highlife doesn't have the type of marketing support that Afrobeat has. Same song composition. Obetimia Lebono Afrobeat, and the international market would accept it. On the main Highlife, no anya legend amana blessing her. Now the legend is saying that they forced him to crown Kwame Eugene. These things are some of these utterances. And then my youngins even Highlife crown here. So if you wonder why Highlife is not being celebrated, it's because of people like amakye dede. Our legend. Massive respect going out to him. This comment, I believe, was needless on a platform like this, of which that has been the center stage. And in fact, I'm sure the conversation hindered around the Grammy the new Grammy category and the essence of Highlife or the importance of Highlife. Young boys say Highlife, the oldies will jump up. Hey, where are we? And then Highlife. And I'm like, sound evolves, music evolves. That lumba mobile, you know, omobeto a Highlife na ye moa ampedu anyuntufo nyina hina moa ne stories no. One song will be like 30 minutes long. That lumba mu betwa ne tia mu pokra de nkwa na e 10 minutes. If you don't believe me, go and listen to Yayaka Kwentum. It's like a 15-minute song. They changed the whole narrative because they changed the sound to suit the current needs of the listeners. It's like you people are pushing people away from the genre. I had a conversation with Kwabna today on Daybreakers, and I'll let you people in on that. Let's listen to what Kwabna had to say today with respect to Highlife being a part of it. I mean, Kwabna is of the view that Highlife is not being celebrated. I will not even talk long. Let's listen to Kwabna.
So, you believe Highlife has been sidelined for a while?
I believe anything Ghanaian is always sidelined. We like to treat foreign things so first class before we look at anything local.
So, what do you think? What do you think can be done?
You see, I'll tell you something. If you put your house in order before anybody comes from outside into your home, that person will start to respect you. So from today, we need to start to put our house in order. We shouldn't be talking about the fact that Grammys want to recognize us. We should be talking about the fact that we have left our homegrown everything. The other time I saw another thing, somebody saying hip life is dying. We shouldn't be talking about that. By this time, we should be having our Uloma music, our everything in there, if we have preserved our music very well. So this is an eye-opener. And I feel so proud that I never I never felt discouraged about everything said about Highlife in the last few years. And I stuck to the genre. Praise be to God. It shall be well.
Brakwam, now I want to ask you this question. If young artists are interested in Highlife right now, or a couple of them that I have spoken to or have engaged, most of them will want to brand themselves as Afrobeat artists, right?
Yeah.
See, if you want the category to be big, you can't keep it to yourself. You need to allow people in, and you need to understand and appreciate the type of sound that they add to the genre. See, per se, you protect it, a Highlife. If we want to really protect it, we must open up and accept everybody underneath. And there's a higher calling. See, the institutions that are supposed to make some of these things happen, a union, as a matter of fact, that's supposed to make some of these things happen. We don't even have them. Oh, need I talk about Musica? Musica is a union. Oh, but you think Grammy is made up of what? Academy, the Grammy Recording Academy. What do you think it is? It's a union similar to that of Musica. But then again, yeah, they no then the womb see a music and no over call office or no. Everything in our music system is just wrong. And to top it up, we have even legends. And I see people might take what Amakye Dede said in the wrong light. Probably maybe he did not mean it that way. But Obi be reading meanings into it, saying probably maybe you feel Kwame Eugene is even a competitor to you. That's what they'll be saying. Because if some achawa dia, na Amakye Dede baby when you dream, somebody can force you. Really? Somebody can force you, Amakye Dede, and you want us to believe Nana Amakye. It's impossible, man. It's impossible. Nobody can force you. Probably maybe you did it wholeheartedly and the relationship between the two of you has gone down south. That is why these statements are coming up. And I'm sad to be hearing some of these things. I'm really, really sad. And then you remember Mama Day now and they come a cry. Nana Amakye. A man of your caliber. So if we are to do what my brother Kwame Dazi was saying this morning, and he is talking about celebrating Highlife music, he believes that if we want the genre to stand out, be dominant on the African continent, it needs to be celebrated. Something that they call a Highlife festival should be funded by the government, and that festival should be done at least once or twice in a year. Once or twice in a year, Highlife artists do saying, any organ has he. Kakrana abem no kramo pamu mefrim. Shatawale did a classic Highlife song, My Level. All the instrumentation that talks or represents Highlife were employed in the song. And guess what people were saying? This no be Highlife. Unless we re-engineer on our mind, whatever we want on this planet with respect to music, Ghana sure say we no go fit. Seriously, we need to rewire ourselves. A legend in the business, saying that they forced him to crown some. Oh, Charlie. It's too bad. Anyway, on to other news. Today, if I drop the news, then I'll go and expand. EL, on a podcast, is also saying that, talking about his life, he talked about his beginnings, everything, blah, 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 blah. And EL also said that, Charlie, he joined the Skillions, and the Skillions were like the first hip-hop group in Ghana.
Shy in Presec. I didn't have the courage to go on stage in Presec. So what I used to do is I used to watch J Soul, Ball J, and some other mates of mine. They'll always go on stage, and I'll be in the back just watching. I'll be like, wow, I wish I could actually do this shit, man. And after Presec, J Soul invited me to his house. He found out that I could rap, so he invited me to his house. And then I joined Skillions, which is the first hip-hop group in Ghana. And that's where I began to get more confidence to, just come out of my shell a little bit more.
In fact, shout out to like just Skillions as an organization, because so many artists have come out from that, that group. And
And now it's a global record label that I'm signed to. So it's like full circle, and we're doing amazing
I think
things.
you guys need to, I don't know, like some documentary on the impact of skillions on like the Ghana music scene. Like,
yeah, people always ask that.
Yeah.
I mean, back in the day, Charlie, people didn't want us around in their studios because hip hop, yeah, they call him. So we had to learn how to do everything by ourselves.
Right.
I remember we went to go and visit Hammer, and we played some songs for him, and he was so blown away. He kept asking, Charlie,
Abazi. The first hip hop group in Ghana? Skillions, really? Yeah. Lomi. Really? Probably maybe he was just gassed up. Or maybe he felt better to do that insert. But then again, how would legends also feel if they are also not being credited for their works? How would Jake the Snake feel of the NFL, the Native Funk Lords? How would they feel? How would the Shaolin Monfonks also feel? How would Eddie Blade, the Blasé Lieutenant, feel about this? Would they be in the right space or in the right mood to also bless your works when they see it on the internet or when they see you around? Would they give you the ropes when they see you out there? Charlie, ye tu okrafo no, ni ye tu momonefo. In Penyufo no, they push the kiddies on one side. The kiddies too, they push the Penyufo on one side. Let's give them their flowers. Let's show them the respect. And let's also demand the respect. You are wrong. Skillions were never the first hip-hop group in Ghana. And I'm trying to find a way to probably say, yes, you're right. Probably maybe say, okay, first group that were spitting in purely English in Ghana. But, bro, NFL then do amo. They were doing it before, bro. NFL was way before yourself, way before even J-So, way before J-Town, way before all the Presec people. So chill, my G, relax. Let's give the oldies their flowers. Charlie, about tonight. On this note, we end tonight's news, probably brought to you by Jupay. I say download the app right now. Download the app, Jupay, Jupay. Download the app and insert me my promo code DJ Slim. Throw boom, write them together, DJ Slim, into them. Yes, of course, you get $5 discount on all your transactions. All your transactions on Jupay, $5 discount on all the transactions. My name is DJ Slim. Show is probably brought to you by www.mybet.africa in this. And I say we are giving you 100% cash back on your first deposit. Have a great day.
You don't know these streets like we do.
We